Okay guys, here it is. This is the one I've been waiting for. This one is a knife lot that I got in an auction. I could see a lot of the knives, but I couldn't see a lot of the knives also. So I know where some of them are, but then some of them I just don't know. I couldn't figure it out. So let's get into it. I won this lot for $360 shipped to the house. Very interested in seeing what we got here. Some of them I know are you know, got some value, and then others I know aren't the most expensive, but I'm hoping I got something special. I'm pretty sure I do. Wow, they individually wrapped every one. Okay, let's get started here. Wow, I have no idea what this is, but that is big. That's a big knife right there. In the picture, I only got to see this side. I didn't get to see this side with that turtle-like badge on it. What in the world is this? A.G. Russell. Oh, that is awesome. A.G. Russell, 1991, Germany. I know that's worth some money. Golly, that is nice. $1991 Germany, huh? Wow. Oh man, I did not expect an A.G. Russell out of here. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, I have no idea what this one is. Okay, this knife has definitely been used. This is one of the ones I was wondering, what in the world is this? Now that I can see it better, I still don't know what it is, but it says 1916 on the back. And it's got a weird little emblem on it. Let me show y'all. Says hand forged. Now I could read that when I bid on this. I just could not read any of this, and I still can't quite see that. Jahenekes or something like that. Germany. It's got this little peoples on it, little peoples on it. It says 1916. I don't know if that's the year or what. I'm gonna have to research this one, but look at that. Oh my God, is that awesome? That is one cool, big knife. That is my favorite so far. This, I gotta look into this. And I know what that is. I've got two of these. It's got a bumblebee on it. Yellow Jacket, Camilis, New York. Appears to be brand new, unused. Now I knew I was getting one of these. Now this knife, I value this knife around $50 to $100. I could be wrong, but from the other two, I got them listed both for $100. Okay, another one that says hand forged that I just don't know what it is. Love it though. Love the looks of this knife. Hand forged. I couldn't figure out what it was though. So let's find out. Another one of those same knives. Now this one appears to be unused. I could be wrong. It may have been used, but this one says 1936, and I don't think that's the year of this knife. But that's a cool little knife, huh? I like the blade, the handle, that blade especially. This is going to be another Parker. I've showed this one in my videos before. I need to sharpen it again. But this is a Parker USA. I just love these knives. And that's what this one here is. That's a Parker Longhorn. I was able to see this one and figure it out. Parker Cutco. Another Camilis, New York, USA. Scout knife. Definitely got some rust and pit, and it's probably an old one. Now, the value of this, I have no idea. I don't think it's too valuable, but I guess you never know. Okay, now this, I had no idea what this was either. So what I knew is I knew we had this and this, and pretty close to knowing what that was. Another Camilis, New York, USA, 89. I don't really honestly know the value on this. I don't think it's anything too special, but I could totally be wrong. I don't know. I know what this is. Now this has got such a beautiful handle on it. These are really, really pretty handles. But they're just not worth anything. Colonial Prob, USA. But they're in really nice condition. There's two of these in this lot. This is some sort of electrician knife. I got that one there, but I've also got one just like it. And that handle, if you could really see it, it is just so beautiful. Another one, same thing, great knife. I don't know why they're not worth very much. Okay, we got an Oldtimer here. Charade Walden. Definitely been used. Possibly a broken tip. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to research just a little bit more. I don't see any kind of numbers on it. Just Charade Walden, Oldtimer. I think it says NY USA, so New York, USA. Gonna have to check this one out a little bit more, see if there's any value there, and I'm sure there probably is, being the Walden. And the same thing. Colonial Prague. Okay, we're getting down to the end here, guys. There's two of them I know for sure. Okay, this one looks interesting. This is, oh boy. All right, I didn't know what this was. Look at that. I got a good feeling about this one. Bam. Now, I don't know if somebody has probably cleaned this up at one point. It's got some pitting in there. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who did restore to this. And they didn't get all the pitting out, and they left it on the, they left it all over here. They didn't try and sand that and get any pitting out there, and I understand, because you don't want to lose what it is. Okay, so this is probably old. Yeah, look at that. Look at the blade and how good it looks, and look at the pitting and stuff right here. All right, I don't know much about this one, but I do believe it's worth some money. Look at the snap on it. Oh my gosh. She has got some snap to her. Cool, I'm gonna have to research this a little bit. Definitely been restored. Okay, we got two of them in this package. I don't know what that little one is, but I do know what this one is. Frost Cutlery, I'm pretty sure. Frost Cutlery, and I think it's called the Fox. So if I'm not mistaken, this is worth about 50 bucks. Surgical steel, sharp. And I can tell you right now, looking at that, oh, there's a broken blade there. I didn't know that. But if I'm not mistaken, this is Imperial. And it's definitely got a broken blade in there. Okay. Don't think these are worth too much money, especially with the broken blade like that. And I still couldn't tell you right now, but when I see that shield, I know what it is. I know it's worth some money. CS or C Shell Hipper. I don't, Carl something. So I know it's worth something. I wish I could tell y'all more about it, but I don't know the material. I'm just not too familiar with what this stuff is, or might be bone or something. I really don't know. But that one there is worth, I'd say 150 probably. I'll have to research it a little bit more. $1982 Knife World. Cripple Creek. One of 2,000, limited edition. Shoe, she is tight. 1,462. Very sharp. Pretty cool looking knife, huh? Well, right now I'm going to do a little research and we'll try and figure out a price for all this. I paid $360, and I feel like I'll be able to get my money back and be able to keep some nice ones. Well, guys, I had to get out of the house and let my boy out. Look at him out there in the rain. He don't care. That's Blueberry. Anyhow, it's just came out here. It's raining, and it feels amazing. I mean, it's still warm out here. Like, it's just, I didn't even know it was gonna rain today. It just feels really nice to be outside here with my buddy. Say hi, Boo. Blue's rough. He's like me. He's going bald. Starting to lose his hair over the past year. And he's been going to the vet a bit lately, trying to find out why. And they're going to be checking his blood. Today is Saturday. They're checking his blood on Tuesday to see if he has Cushing's or possibly prostate cancer. If it's Cushing's, I guess they can treat it, but from what I read, it could be a tumor. He's got a swelled up belly. I rescued Blue down in Georgia about 8 or 9 years ago, and he had heartworms. And the vet said the vet thought he was 4, but the girl I got him from, that I rescued him from, said she thought that he was 2, but she wasn't sure. So we really don't know exactly how old Blue is, but we know he's at least 10 to 12 years old. He's been a great dog. Very smart too. Very, very smart. Blue, high five. High five. Give me a high five. Blue, high five. High five. High five. Good boy. Yeah. It takes him a minute. I'm not going to make him do all the tricks. He used to run around and play and have a great time, but he's slowed down a lot. Yeah, that's my buddy. Okay guys, so I've had some time to research all of these. And I'll go ahead and let you know what I came up with. Alright, we're going to start with the A.G. Russell. That's a stag handle. There's two of them on eBay. They're both in great condition like this one. One of them is $207.49. The other one is $450. And both of them have or best offer. So I thought I will put 200 or best offer. Next we have the yellow jacket, and there are actually only 2 yellow jackets on eBay that have that little yellow jacket emblem there. Now those 2 that are on eBay, I actually have them, and those are my knives on eBay, and those are the only ones. There are many other yellow jackets, but they have all yellow handles, no yellow jacket emblem like that. So I'm gonna do, I got 100 on those. I'm gonna put 100 on that one too. Next we have another Camilis number 89, and eBay has a few. The nicest one on eBay is $125. I think the one I have is really nice. The nicest one at $125 says the big blade doesn't have good snap either. It's decent snap, they said, or something like that. So I'm gonna put 200 or best offer. There's not very many of these. Okay, and then we have the World Fair knife, 1982. Cripples Creek, and there's a bunch of them on eBay, maybe 10 or so. The cheapest ones are 149 or best offer and 160 or best offer, so I thought I'd just put 100 on this one. Maybe I'll do 150 also and just let it set, but if I wanted to get a quick sale, 100 bucks, I put $100 on the list. Okay, then we have that Oldtimer. That Oldtimer could be $10 to $30, or it could be more. I just really need to do more research. Oldtimer Charade Walton. It's been used pretty good though, but it's got great snap. I'll put 30 bucks on the list, okay? Then we're gonna go to this knife here, Carl something. This Carl something knife, okay? Can't find another one exactly like it. Well, I can, but they're not exactly like it, so never mind. The blades have different writing on them, and then the thing down here is different, and they say brand new, so you know they are probably brand new, and they're $130 or $40 brand new. This one here is vintage for sure. It's an older one, so I'm gonna ask more. I'm gonna put 300 or best offer on that knife because I can't find another one exactly like it. Now this one, I found out what this says down here, this hand forged one. They are J.A. Hinkles. J.A. Hinkles. The one is, this one here's the one with the 1936 stamped on the blade. No exact match. But the prices are up there on these knives, so I'm going to ask 200 or best offer. The other J.A. Hinkles one here that's been used, I'm going to ask 140 or best offer. Then we got the Longhorn here, Parker Cutco. I'm going to ask 30. Well, I'm going to just put a price, $30. Buy it now. This Boy Scout Camilis, I'm going to put $30. Buy it now. The Frost Cutlery, I'm going to put $50. Buy it now. And then the Imperial with the broken blade. These knives, just like I thought, aren't worth very much money. I'm just going to put that in the broken knife pile. Or well, I mean, it's got one good blade. I'll put it in a resale pile. And then the last one is this case that has definitely been restored. And this case with that stamp there, I went and did some research. It's got a stamp like that. Okay, that case stamp with that line going under it. And then underneath of that, there's so much pit, and it's really hard to tell. But I'm pretty sure it says tested. If you look right there, it looks like a T. So I'm thinking that says tested. So if it's case tested XX, this knife was made between 1920 and 1940. I see lots of restored ones on there, not quite like this with this handle and all. And they're asking $250 or best offer. So seeing this one is a little bit different. Boy, it's had some serious pitting and rust issues. But somebody definitely cleaned it up. And the snap is amazing. I just can't get over the snap on this. So I'm going to put 400 or best offer. It probably was not used much. It just sat around and rusted. So, okay, with all of these knives and all of the prices I said, I paid $360. I added all that up, and it comes out to $1,780 if I got all the money I was asking. But if I just got half of the money I was asking on all those prices, I come up with $890. So, you know, I could even come down more, and I'd be happy. So I'm just going to hope to get at least half. That would be great. That'd be a good profit on buying and reselling these knives that I won in an auction. I feel like this was definitely a win. And I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you learned something about knives. I know I did. If you guys want to check out my other unboxings and, you know, knife restores and tools that I use, I got another tool in here today that I'm gonna open up and check out in the next few days. It's a little bench sanding belt, and I'm gonna open that up and test it out. Anyhow, I hope you guys liked the video. Have a great day today. Okay guys, so I went ahead and started putting some of these knives on, still the same day. And this was one of the ones I put on first. I researched it and all and went ahead and put it on. I put that price of $400 or best offer. Somebody came back and offered me $335 within 5 minutes of putting it on eBay. I was so excited. I sent them a message and said, could you do $360? Because I wanted to get my money back. Well, I'll have to pay my fees and all, but wanted to get most of my money back. And he said he would do $350. So I jumped on it. It's time to say goodbye and ship her out. So this was definitely a score.